Warning: this program typically features strong language, sexual innuendo, politically incorrect commentary, and real stories from the road. Viewer discretion is advised.
With our time in Washington now at an end, it was time to make tracks north and head into Canada. There, a summer of discovery and adventures awaited us. And for the first time since hitting the road, we had a fully kitted, bulletproof, reliable rig to depend on for the duration. In this episode, we get a taste of what this rig is capable of.
You need to go potty? Tell me. What is it? All right, let's go potty. Let's go potty. Uh-oh. Did you have to poop? What about you, old lady? Do you need to go potty?
Welcome to, this is the Alan Mackenzie. We have found an absolutely stunning road up here. And it's got quite a lot of rocks to go through. And the views are amazing. There's a glacier up there, there's a glacier over there. And this is just the beginning of British Columbia. Holy cow. What's up, Linus? currently driving on Harrison Lake Forest Service Road just outside of Hope, British Columbia. And in front of me is a Defender 90 being driven by a guy named Chris, who's the owner of Overlanding BC. They're a company that specializes in training people how to navigate technical terrain in four-wheel drive vehicles that are utilized for long-term expedition travel, which is what we're doing in this Troopy.
Hi.
Super easy, nice gentle hill climb.
Okay.
I'm going to switch into low range here. I'm not going to use my locking differentials
Okay.
because I don't think we need them.
Yeah.
But just as a quick reminder, so people really like to jump on technology and buttons and accessories and that kind of stuff really quickly. One of the phrases that I want you guys to remember is technique before technology. So we're going to use smart gear choices, smart selection of high and low range, and smart route choice, okay, to start with. Using diffs and all that kind of stuff, forward locking diffs is fantastic, and we absolutely will. But start off with the basics and have those core skills first. Less mechanical wear and tear, and usually makes things a little bit more simple, less to think about to start with.
Okay, so we're talking about failed hill climb.
Failed hill climb. So let's look at the hill behind us.
Yeah.
So we're climbing up that hill. For whatever reason, we started to spin out. We chose the wrong gear and we stalled. We can't get moving again because it's too steep, too slippery. Whatever the reason may be, we need to figure out how we can come back down to a safe spot to make a different choice or to have another go.
Sure.
Right.
Okay, so the word fall line is really important when we're talking about climbing hills and descending.
Fall line.
And fall line is if you stand at the top of a hill and it undulates around a little bit. If you take a football, set it on the ground gently and let it roll down, it's going to roll its way down what's called fall line. Usually straight down as far as gravity goes.
When you say football, do you mean a soccer ball?
Sure. Yes, because
Okay.
so a soccer ball, yes, something round.
Yeah.
It'll roll its way down the hill, the path of least resistance, and trying to go straight down as far as gravity is concerned.
Right.
Right.
Okay. So when we're climbing a hill in a vehicle or descending a hill in a vehicle, the more we can climb up full line, usually the easier things are, the safer, and usually we have the ability to have more traction.
But that's when you're ready to stop, clutch and brake.
Clutch and brake.
Reverse.
Clutch and brake and reverse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too
There
hard.
it is. Feel the lurch and the bounce?
Yeah, I did.
That could be enough to break traction and send you off in a different direction. So anytime you come to a stop, especially on a hill or gnarly terrain, try and do it gently.
Okay.
Okay, that's okay. So your foot's on the clutch,
Yep.
foot's on the brake.
Yep.
Perfect.
Never driven a manual before. My first time.
Now when you're ready,
Yeah.
ease off the clutch, ease off the brake, and try and keep the vehicle pointing uphill as much as you can. Take your foot right off the brake
Clutch.
and the clutch at the same time.
Yeah, because
See now
the,
you feel the vehicle's controlling itself.
Yeah.
Now imagine the tires are sliding. Just use a little bit of gas to try and move the vehicle a little bit quicker. There you go. And now if you press the brakes hard now, if we're coming down that hill and we stomp on those brakes hard, that could be enough to slide us down. So we'll do it again.
Yeah.
Let's say we're going up this hill and it's really slippery. We chose we had to go this way. It's really gravelly. We got halfway up this hill and for whatever reason all our tires started to spin. Lots of people like to stomp on the throttle and try and carry on.
Not us.
There's a fine art. Momentum of throttle and no sarcasm, right?
No,
No, for real.
seriously,
Yeah.
We actually we get scared and we're like, oh my god, this is way too steep. Why did we do this? This was dumb.
Perfect. It's better to back away, honestly. So you can sometimes you keep the vehicle moving with a little bit of momentum, but spinning tires is not very mechanically sympathetic.
Well, we tried to go up the first gatekeeper on the road to Bald Mountain, and we snapped an axle.
You're losing traction so you're losing control. Doesn't mean to say it's always wrong, but as a guiding principle, the less you spin tires, the more traction you have. Still?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good thing to think about because we do. I mean, we're always going up unknown roads.
Yep.
And half of them end on a steep rocky climb, and the road just ends or it's washed out or something. And so we're regularly, I feel like, in this situation.
All right, so we got up to this really beautiful lookout point here, but there's nowhere to turn around. So we're gonna try to just back down off this mountain. I don't know how smart or dumb that is. No, straighten up, straighten up. Turn driver a little, yep. Good. Straighten up.
Wasn't no thing.
Man, that was scary for me. My balls are all seized up.
Can you try and drive us up to there and get to a stall? And when you do stall, don't touch the clutch. Don't touch the gas.
Already stalled.
Okay, I want the car to stall halfway up that hill.
Okay.
And then we're going to talk about a different technique.
Okay.
Just press the brake and stall it. Perfect, don't move. Awesome. Fantastic. Okay. Don't do a thing. Foot on the clutch very briefly just to select reverse.
Foot on the clutch.
Just to select it.
Off the clutch.
Yep.
Holding it on the brake.
Yeah.
Now the transmission's engaged. Now we don't have that moment of off the brake slightly, off the clutch. Everything's not quite binded up, ready to control us. It's going to be really weird. With your key, in a minute, you're going to take your foot off the brake and you're going to start the car.
As soon as I take my foot off the brake, start the car.
Yeah. And it's going to start moving itself
So
backwards.
like a jump start.
Bump start, but backwards. By us bump starting into reverse and coming off the brake at the same time, the transmission's controlling us straight away.
Okay.
Try it.
So foot off the brake and then start it. Whoa.
See how? He's like, what did I just do? You see how immediately you're into control?
Yeah.
Okay. The key is you're gonna fail, get it into reverse,
Yeah.
and when you're ready to descend, let that transmission do the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try and keep the nose uphill as much as possible.
Yeah.
Okay?
Got it.
Let's practice it. No one else practices.
First gear, low range. This thing is a weapon. Going down a real butt clincher now. Oh my goodness. Ooh, keep the wheels as flat as possible. Just slowly making my way down this rocky section. It's been really good. I feel a little more like I understand what this thing is able to do side to side without being too nervous. Although my butt muscles are getting quite a workout. Whew. Should be having fun. That's what Chris tells me. Smile.
After the off-road portion of the training, we spent a little time going over winching techniques. I can't recommend enough doing a class like this, especially if you want to engage in long-term overland travel. I'm not saying this training is necessary, but it never hurts to grow and to learn more about how one's house on wheels performs over difficult terrain. And with that being said, I'll turn it over to Chris to close us out.
I mean, it really is. You can go so many places, but every time you go off-roading or traveling, you're traveling appropriate to your experience, to your equipment, and to your vehicle. It's really easy to say, okay, I really want to go on an advanced trail, but how do you quantify that? An advanced trail for me might be a little bit different for you because I'm shorter, a little better ground clearance.
Lighter.
But then, yeah, lighter for sure. But then a really cool modified Jeep, that might be an easy trail for them, right? It's all comparative.
Right.
So it's hard to sit down and lay a number on it as far as I look. And like I said, we teach, or our ethos, which I think really suits you guys, is an expedition style driving. This is a beautiful vehicle that's worth a lot of money. It's taking you on amazing adventures. It's going to take you on more amazing adventures. You just drive smart and look after it and choose some good choices. You should be there forever. Like, we could have come up that hill. We could have done. Risk versus reward. I think we'd have probably been just fine. But is it worth taking that gamble? A, when we're tired, terrain's slippery, we've been out here for a long day, and you have a really cool long journey ahead.
Yeah.
We'd have made a mistake and done some serious damage. That's destroyed your plan for the next 2 months potentially, right? And that's how I look at it. I looked at it, say again.
And dug into our budget.
Right, yeah, exactly. So, it's a tough choice sometimes. Sometimes like, wish I could have gone there. The reality is it's there for another day.
Sure.
So, tough one, I get it though.
All right, well, my arm is about to fall off.
I was trying to keep talking because I knew your arm was out here.
Man, this is so heavy. This is such a heavy rig.
Right?
Thanks so much, Chris.
Awesome, dude.
Oh, we're hugging. Well, I can't. I wasn't able to do it. Now let me get back. You should start a show on YouTube. Because people naturally trust folks with English accents.
Stop.
Black power.
All right, Wanderers, that's it for this one. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment, and consider supporting us on Patreon. We'll see you guys in the next one.